Welcome to Vane Guide from a Background Character. Hi, my name is MK and I love Granblue Fantasy Relink, and it has consumed my life. Just a heads up, I don't do math in this guide because I hate math and I made this guide based on my own experience playing as the character. Okay, straight to the point. Vane playstyle is revolved around building this Beatdown Gauge, which is that thing right over there. You build up this Beatdown Gauge by doing certain combo, but usually when you use your finisher combo you get a charge. The amount of charges depends on the combo that you use. Vane's combo are the X, Y, Y, get a charge on the last Y attack, or X, X, Y, Y, get a charge on the last Y, and then the final combo is the X, 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 Y, Y. Get a charge on the last X and the last Y. You get the most charge using the X, 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 Y, Y. After the Beatdown Gauge is full, indicated by the bar glowing, you can combo by pressing the Y button 5 times. You know if you get the max amount of the gauge from this Beatdown Gauge if Vane does this X slam animation. And when you use the Y button, you are automatically guard against the enemy attack, so it is pretty safe to use the Y Beatdown combo. One tip, if you are used to spam buttons or don't want to count how many X's button you press, you can see Vane animation for the last combo when he stabs the enemy with his weapon like so. And then after that you can continue with the Y button 2 times. You can use your damaging skill to Y button to get a beatdown charge. Link attack also gives you a beatdown charge. After the link attack you can press Y to get an additional charge. Another tip, you can dodge in between combo too, including the full beatdown attack. This is good if you need to reposition if the enemy move away from you. Into Vane skills. Heroic Beat is a gap closer skill and it heals Vane for a bit of health. The heal doesn't do much, but it is something that helps Vane to sustain longer in battle. And you get closer to the enemy, so can't complain much about this skill. Rift Divider is a skill that makes Vane swings around his axe, damaging and pulling enemies towards him. The pulling is not that good, but I think the damage is pretty good. I usually use this skill when there's any opening on the enemy. Rampart is probably Vane's signature skill. It's a skill that casts a circle around Vane, making him and any allies inside the circle invincible. You can hold the skill button to make the skill last longer. This skill is pretty amazing as you can skip any boss phases attack that is annoying to dodge or give a chance for your allies to do damage while being invincible. The next skill is Drashan Stolz. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. It's a buff that gives Vane guts, attack buff and defense buff. I think this buff is amazing as it gives you guts, which makes you survive a little damage once with 1 HP. So it is possible that you won't get down in the entire battle. Vane's next skill is Breakthrough. It's a buff that gives you attack buff and makes the enemy more likely to attack you. Basically a taunt skill. You can use this skill if you are planning on a more tank support build to take aggro away from your allies. The next skill is Arm Destruction. It's a skill that has a huge amount of stun damage. It is a pretty good skill. I switch between this skill and the Rift Divider depending on the enemy, as this skill has a pretty fast animation timing. Vane's next skill is Soul Eruption. It is a self-heal skill that can only be used when Vane HP is below 30% and it gives you an attack and defense buff. It also removes all debuff. I used to use this skill, but I realized that since I have Potion Hoarder trait, I'm really able to use this skill, or sometimes my team would heal me by using their blue potions that heals everyone on the team. I rarely use this skill because it's so restrictive, I think, and I can't use this skill a lot of time. Vane next skill is Energy Destruction. The damage of this skill depends on how full Vane Skybound Arts gauge is. I have a love-hate relationship with this skill because sometimes my team uses their Skybound Arts right away, and I am forced to use it too because Skybound Arts have more damage potential than these skills, I feel like. Plus, you need to use this skill when your Skybound Arts gauge is full or almost full, which is kinda restrictive for me, so it's not really my playstyle, but if you guys like it, you can use it. Weapons. For Vane, same thing as most character, go for either the Terminus weapon or the Crit weapon. Why Terminus weapon? Is because of the Catastrophe trait, which gives you an increased attack by 50% and damage cap by 100% when your max HP is below 45,000 HP. I think if you want to go tank Vane, you might not get this buff because your HP is gonna be more than 45,000. For the Imbued, I go for stun power as the main Imbued. If it's possible, go for Cascade trait too, as it reduces your cooldown if you hit the enemy, and Drain trait so that you can sustain yourself when hitting the enemy. For Sigils, again, I have below average luck on his Sigils. Okay, for level 5 plus damage cap Sigils, 2 level 5 crit hit rate, 1 level 5 plus stamina, 1 level 5 war elemental. My Sigils for Vane is pretty whack, I guess, because I want him to have a bit more HP, but not too much, so that's why I add health level 5 sigil here, and it has stamina on it, so it's pretty good. Because for the pluses trait, if it's possible, get stamina because it increases your damage based on how high your HP is. And if it's also possible, Cascade for reduced cooldown, and Potion Hoarder. And the signature sigil for Vane is Hero's Crit, which reduces damage taken by 20% for 15 seconds when he lands a combo finisher. It is pretty good, but not a must sigil. His other signature sigil is Hero's Will, which reduces Vane cooldown by 3% if he lands a combo finisher. With enough CD reduction, it is possible to use Rampart, the invulnerability skill, for more than once in a single battle, because it has a really long cooldown. If you don't have any of these sigils, no worries, because you can use other sigils or lower level ones. Like in the last video, I mentioned that if you master the character tag, you will be fine and survive the game, and you will still have fun. You will get a better sigil eventually, so never stop grinding. For the overmastery, go for damage cap ones, if possible HP. This is RNG, so just stop when you feel like it's a pretty good combination. Like for me, I just stop because it gives me HP, skill damage cap, skybound art damage up, and attack power up. So I stopped right there. It's not the best, but yeah. Okay, that is all for my Vane guide from my background character. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or feedback, just let me know in the comment. I'll try my best to answer. Okay, bye.